I got a question. Do people really care about their kids? There's some good parents, there's some bad parents. But nowadays, I'm starting to know. Like, I'm glad I had a good parenting. Grew up with two parents and a mom that loved you, a stepdad that loved you, a grandma. I'm so fortunate. But nowadays, I see these parents out here, they ain't even paying attention to their kids. They too busy partying and drinking too much. And they don't even I can't even lie. When I heard about my cousin's kids that was sleeping with each other, I'm like, ugh. I mean, first of all, I'm looking at my cousin like, you didn't know that your kids was sleeping with each other? You ain't paying attention to them. Like, and I heard they just say, oh yeah, we did that. Like, then sleeping with their cousin, like, messy shit. But that mean, like, both parents ain't paying attention to their kids. Like, I mean, okay. It was different when I was growing up. We didn't have social media and all this shit like that. So now it's even easier to track your kids. You can track them by their phone because everybody got their phone on them. So you could know where your kid is at. Like, boom. The location is on the phone. But I'm just like, man, I heard that shit and I'm like, this shit. But I think like that's what it is though. I think that people they have kids and then they just like they don't really care about them. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't protecting them, they ain't doing shit. Like they just having them, raising them, like basically just feeding the kids and giving them a place to stay. Which really taxpayers we the ones paying that shit. Like, cause they own welfare. I mean, yeah. Is it still called welfare? Yeah, I guess Section 8, all that shit, welfare, all that. But I'm just like, I'm shocked, but not too shocked. Like, to me, I'm just like, I knew something was wrong with them kids. I knew something, like, I knew it. I don't know if they were sleeping with each other at that age. I don't know. But I don't know all the details. But I'm just like, I knew something, like, I knew something was off with them. Like, I was like, something wrong with these kids. Come to find out, these kids just having sex with each other. And they brother and sister, like, ugh. Who would want to sleep with their sister? Or your cousin? Like, damn. To me, that's nasty as hell. Like, I mean, I guess, shit, if you think about it, we all related, but damn. Like, I didn't grow up in the same house with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, ugh. I mean, yeah, we all are related, but that incest shit, I thought that was mainly for white people. Like, I thought, like, white people did that shit. But, I mean, you know, everybody does whatever. Like, people are people, so, that's just kind of crazy, though. But I feel like parents need to really, like, pay attention to their kids. Like, especially nowadays with social media and all that, like, I don't know. That's what I feel like. People need to really pay attention to their kids. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, like with me, my parents didn't even know I was having sex. Because it was just like, okay, like it really wasn't a big deal. And I feel that it seems like for boys, it really, I don't know. It just kind of like feels like that. Like, Like say, okay, just as an example, say your son is like 15 or 16, but he's sleeping with like an older woman. You'd be like, oh hell yeah, what's up? Like, but if your daughter was sleeping with an older man and she in her teens, you'd be like, no, hell no, nigga, you got me fucked up, nigga. You better not be trying to sleep with my daughter, nigga. Like, it'll be a whole problem. But if it's the son, it's like, oh shit, hey, look at my son getting, it'll be like, it's looked at differently. I really don't understand. Well, I guess I understand why. Because you feel like with a daughter, like you would feel like she getting taken advantage of when she not really getting taken advantage of. She willingly want to do it. Now, if somebody taking advantage of it, that's a whole nother story. I don't know. I'm not a parent, but like I would think shit. If I had a daughter and then she was, once they hit puberty, they gonna do what they do. Kids gonna do what they do, whether you want them to do it or not. You can tell them not to use protection. Shit, I remember I wasn't even using condoms when I was in high school. Cause the shit would happen like randomly. Now I don't get into all that shit, but like, yeah, I was having sex in high school though. But I just, man, I wish parents could just, watch your kids, like pay attention to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't that like, I don't know. I feel like like I said, I'm not a parent, so, but that's like your pride and joy, like, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? But like, I guess that's what I'm saying. They just, you gotta talk to your kids though too, like, talk to them about sex and shit, like all that shit, like the birds and the bees conversation. I didn't really have that, but I didn't really need it. I was the oldest, so I'm the oldest. So it's like, I didn't really need to have that birds and the bees conversation. But I remember my stepdad, he did tell me that. He did tell me about it. But yeah, he did. So I did have the birds and the bees conversation with him. But they didn't know I was having sex, though. I was like one of them smart kids, though. Like, I could get away with shit. Like, it just like, I was a smart kid. Like, shit. So I was able to, okay. Leave. I used to sneak out the house. Oh my god. And not get caught. Oh, they couldn't catch me. I mean, they wasn't thinking I was doing nothing. So it was just like, okay. I remember when my cousin Jasmine stayed with us. She was like, he's sneaking out at night? Like, bitch, don't be saying that. I was like, don't be saying that. Don't say that shit out loud. Oh, well. But yeah, I just, parents need to pay attention to y'all kids.